Greetings world. It is I, American Storm Chaser here, Terry Tyler, and I'm here to brief you on this exquisite, amazing second time in history, and there's a lot I don't know about it, but we're approaching the second terminus. And for this particular calendar system, there's a number of different calendar systems I'm researching, but there are things called intercessors, there's takers, givers, there's a number of these other things, these strings in the universe, if you go by my theory. Like I said, I don't propose to make these grandiose claims. This stuff is new to me too. Don't shoot the messenger. This is just an earmark. It goes to show where society stands. I'm reaching the point of total transparency, and after this terminus is beginning of the judgmentary period of man as a species. There was the first terminus, now we're going into the second terminus. Unfortunately, there's a lot of intercessors all over the world. I don't claim to be God. I do not claim to be the Antichrist, the Caesar. I don't claim to be Jesus Christ. It's no way in any form to disrespect Christ or any religions. That's one of those things that I'm bound by. Like I said, all this is slowly to be released, or it's slowly to be boxed up, covered up. Like I said, I'm getting down to the bottom of this. And unfortunately, this is where it's all going to slowly be revealed if they let me. Like I said, I fear that I'm in a shadow box. The internet's being taken over, and they're censoring people. And this, what this sets up is for this going into the third. I don't know what it is, what it's called, but I do know this is confirmed that this is the second terminus. You're probably a little worried about the symbols. The terminus begins on, or the terminus is marked, on August 1st at noon, 12 p.m. sharp, high noon, I guess, as it goes per different time zone. I can't be completely, and it's probably different for different calendars, because every different calendar is different. There's so many different calendars I'm learning, but for this particular calendar, I don't know if we're still recording. Yeah, like I said, they've been rigging the electronics and stuff here. I'll let you take a close look at it and you be the judge yourself. 8/1/18. You see here, the lines connect. The positive and negative, this is how particle acceleration works. You see positive, negative, negative, positive. These are lemniscate numbers. Now, a lot of people don't like talking about lemniscate numbers in astrology. They don't really have a full grasp on the truth yet, and unfortunately, they're covering the truth, and it's not gonna. It has nothing to do with me. It has something to do with other folks, and I'm not trying to influence anybody. And I can't reveal a lot of information. Like I said, if I do, I violate rules, I violate laws, and I could be subject to assassination by my own standards. Out of, reasons of national security, out of reasons for global security. And that's where we're getting down to, is this global type thing. Here's my name. You can actually go and see. Add up my numbers of my name is 213. 213 is 33. I can also show you some other documents which I'm not going to reveal. Like I said, it's a slow leak. I'm not going to leak it all. But I have to leak it out of my obligation, and it goes deeper than as a citizen of the world. If I'm being stifled out and everybody gets fucked, then it's my fault for being a fucking coward. 2 T's. That's Terry Tyler. Terry Tyler, 2 T's. They come together. That's the first terminus. Now we're going into the second terminus. Now there's 3 different types of stones. You've got your Keystone, your Cornerstone, and your Capstone. As we roll into this third period, all these stones come together. I know this sounds wicked, it sounds crazy, but this is an eternal pact. Like I said, born 1988, it's one of these things. The low man, it's the joining of the positive and negative, and this is where we talk about intercession, where unfortunately there's only a few intercessors. It's a global network of souls, of people, of individuals that come together, and it's they have to go through this transitory period where it's kind of like a record shift, a dimensional record shift. I know it sounds technical. I'm not getting into all the allegory. I can't reveal all the allegory, and thankfully, due to security concerns, I don't know all the answers myself. It's going to go into where the top negative, the base, the people, are going to meet with the positive, the rulers. There's going to be goods and bads. The haves are going to come against the have-nots. And a lot of shit's going to happen. But it's going to be that learning phase that we go through as a species. And it's going to decide, how bad do you want it? You want hell on earth? Like I said, this is about a good time to get your affairs in order and start tying up any loose strings you have. I don't know what those strings are for you. Like I said, I'm open to consultation. I can't leak a lot of information, and I'm only limited to a number. There's only a limited number of times now, because once we cross the terminus, is basically, I don't know, but you can look up the definition of the terminus. I have, I know what it is. Everybody knows what it is. I mean, if you don't know what it is, I don't understand you. I know where I stand in terms of truth. I can cop to everything. Memory's not that great, but I can cop to about everything. And we start talking about levels of disclosure. I'm not sticking my nose in nobody else's business. I don't give a damn about anybody else's dirty laundry. That is not my goal. In fact, that could be a violation on me, because I can be influencing the strings of others by doing that inadvertently. So this is where the terminus, we cross the terminus, it comes into the hands of the state, these people I'm reaching out to. Are they going to live up to what they said? Are they going to live up to their end of the deal? Or are they liars or frauds? This is the truth testing period. Once we cross the terminus, there's no going back. And the result of it will be the result of it, whether we get more time into the next phase, or whether, like I said, the Keystone, the Cornerstone, the Capstones come together and the case is closed. So we're all going to need to stand together and set the shit aside, because once the terminus crosses, we're going to be in for a wild ride. I don't know yet. It's up to you to decide.